Okay, Sisters fans, there are a number of people who have been in response to the vows saying that, oh, Zach would invite Karen to the Zatima wedding. There have been some who have been saying, well, I think DeVal said that because Zach would invite Karen to the wedding in order to show her once and for all that he meant what he said, that it's over between them, Fatima's his number one, and this, that, and the third. I get where some of you all are coming from, and this isn't me trying to say your opinion's stupid, because you're free to have your opinion. I think that would be an awful, awful way to tarnish their special day. Kind of like, you know how, even though Fatima didn't know Zach was going to propose, the fact that she brought Ian down to the restaurant right before he did will always tarnish that moment, at least in my memory as a fan of these characters, because a moment we as Zatima fans have wanted and, you know, have waited for, even though personally I still think it came way too soon. There's always going to be that stain of Fatima brought her ex right to that spot where they got engaged. Holy crap. Now, Karen getting an invite just to kind of rub it in her face that, hey, Zach has moved on, and to give her a wake-up call, I feel is an incredibly, incredibly bad thing to do. I think it would be awful if Tyler Perry wrote it that way. Karen accepting Zach moving on, that's a her thing. And I think even Ebony in the special says something about, like, you know, nobody can tell Karen when she needs to move on and this and that. And I'll do a whole video on that because I have so many thoughts on how, and look, this isn't me dissing her opinion because that's her character, but at the end of the day, Tyler is the one who wrote Karen, so we're all free to express our opinions on the character, even if we ourselves aren't Ebony who portrays her. I think the whole thing about her moving on in her own time is ridiculous because it's been, how many times do you have to hear it? How many ways does Zach have to say it for you to understand that he's not coming back no matter what? It's just foolish at this point. So to just have Karen, her presence there, just to kind of show, wow, he really has moved on, is stupid. I think it's just a ridiculous way to add her into the festivities if she is invited. No, like I said in another video, based on how Fatima has been acting this season, I would be more inclined to say she would invite Karen in order to test Zach whether or not he wants to be with her, as opposed to Zach inviting her just to be like, hey, this is to show you I'm gone. This is no. It's like, what, are we going to do some acrimony shit where she'll just pull up to like a yacht or something? Because they'll probably have a yacht, because Fatima didn't mention that one ex who had her on a yacht. It's just, I don't know. But regardless, I think that Karen getting invited just to prove to her that Zach is moved on is just not a good thing. And I want to be completely honest. Even if they get married, she'll still be bitter. She'll still try to get him back. I mean, Fatima said, you need to understand you're done. Oh, I understand. No, she doesn't. She's still going to be trying to get Zach back some way or somehow. But let me know what you think. I honestly think it would be awful for Karen to be invited just for the sake of, Karen, now do you see that I'm gone, that I'm not coming back? I know there are a lot of people, and even though I'm nowhere close to getting married, hell, not even a relationship, you know, those movies and things like that, where you see at a wedding someone else proposes to someone else. It's kind of like, nah, that's not cool. Like, you know, you stole this is like my wedding day. Why are you, like, you know, one of your friends or somebody else in attendance, they propose to, you know, their, you know, soon to be fiance. Is kind of like, nah, don't step on my day, you know, to propose to your girl, your guy, whoever. That's in the same way of, don't invite your ex on your wedding just to show you that, hey, I'm not coming back, so bye. That's just stupid. So just please don't do that. Just don't. You weaponizing a wedding to prove a point is not a good thing, at least in my opinion. And I think it would just not be appropriate, especially for us fans who want to enjoy this special day. We don't need Karen in the audience, you know, just gasping and he really is gone. It's like, imagine like Zach reciting his vows or some shit, and then Karen, it clicks for her. No, just no. It would be an incredibly bad. Karen looks bad enough as it is as a character, not by her look. Ebony's beautiful. I mean, as a character, Ebony's portrayal of Karen is spot on, the emotion, the acting, but in terms of the character of Karen herself, this would not be a good look at all. She's been through the ringer since the back half of season 3. So to have her have to come to the wedding, hell, if you invite Karen, you might as well invite Hayden. You might as well have Hayden up in there. It's like to show Hayden that, no matter what you do, no matter how you try to get back at me, I'm not going to, come back to you, Hayden. We had that one night stand and it was awful. You might as well have Hayden there too, just to prove a point. And what would that point be? Hey, we beat your ass before, Hayden, but now it's like, for real. If you come for one of us, you come for both of us, and we're married, so we're united more so now than ever before. So you better watch out. So yeah, it'll be wild though. But imagine if, let's say, Karen caught the bouquet and Hayden caught the garter, and then those two got engaged. That would be pretty wild, though. Hey, there you go. If you have Karen there, put Hayden there, too, and have those two get together. Hey, watch that shit. Watch that be funny. But no, for real, Karen has no reason to be there. And for Zach to actually invite her to prove a point, no, just no. Even if, let's say, Zach was like, okay, you inviting the girls? Yeah, just not Karen. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, actually, how about we do invite her just so we can send a message? If Fatima says that, no, that would be awful. Okay, I need to stop rambling, but just don't utilize this weapon to drive home a point that Karen should have already understood by now.